Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Kelly. This is A Life Well Spent, and on this channel, I'm documenting my financial journey. So we talk about things like budgeting, saving, debt payoff. I'll actually show you my monthly budget with my real numbers, my real income at the beginning of the month, what my plan basically is for the month. And then I'll do a video like this one, which is my closeout, where I'm going to close out the month's budget and show you how I spend for the month. And I also do kind of some weekly transaction videos as well to sort of keep myself honest. So if that's something that is interesting to you, I would love to have you as a subscriber. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's close out August. Okay, so here's my budget. I'm going to try to run through this really quickly because I'm trying to do this before I have to leave for work in 12 minutes. Okay, so my income this month, I budgeted $3,781.50 from my day job and ended up with $4,026.98. The difference is $245.48. So I knew that this was coming, but I'm very bad at calculating like how much I'm actually going to be able to take home. This extra pay really was incentive pay for our wellness plan, and it normally pays out like as soon as you meet the requirements, but I do like the top tier. And one of the things that is required in the top tier is a yearly physical. And unfortunately, my physicals right now are like the end of July. So they process everything. Everything has to be done by July. So the gal who runs it will process everything, but then I don't get paid until August for it. So hopefully if I can kind of move to the future, what they'll basically do in the future, if I end up having my appointment and then the next available appointment isn't until August, they will count that as my yearly physical, but then I'll just have to earn the points in a different way. So I'm not quite there yet, but I keep hoping because I'm like, ugh, I don't have to wait till August. But anyway, 245.48, that was the incentive pay after they take taxes and everything out that they have to take out. So um, budgeted $105 from my mother, and I got $821.15. So that is because we are actually planning a trip to the Bahamas. Pretty excited about that. And I talked about this in one of my transactions videos if you watch that. But so anyway, I paid for the cruise um, and the train ticket because we're actually taking a train home. She bought the plane ticket, and then we just kind of evened out the pricing and all of that. So she owed me $716.15 for that and for a couple of other things that I picked up for her. Um, Miscellaneous extra income, 295.63. I've been cashing in some gift cards and things like that. So pretty psyched about that. Total income, $5,143.76. This is a great feeling. This usually only happens when like it's a 3-pay month or I get a tax return. So it looks exciting to have a $5,000 a month income, except unfortunately most of it got spent. So, mortgage 688.77. That includes my actual like principal payment. It includes the interest, it includes PMI, taxes, and insurance. Although starting next month, it will no longer include PMI because whoop, I'm done with PMI. That's exciting. Electric 58.96. I will take it because it has been hot in August and I've needed to have the air conditioning on a few times. Gas 21.15. That's probably just kind of the standard amount to keep the pilot light lit at this point because I don't think I used my stove once this month. Again, too hot to use the stove. Sewer 132.30. I found out that I, in fact, did not pay my sewer bill. So I had been having problems, and I think I talked about this in my like first week transaction video. I'd been having problems with my bill, the bill pay company that my bank uses, and in fact, I've actually switched. I've changed banks because I'm so sick of having this problem. And I guess I didn't realize like this is on me, but also really only happened because of their initial fault. So about 2 years ago, I was paying my sewer bill and they were taking the money out. They never put it back in. So I assumed the bill was getting paid. And I just kind of accidentally, like, I usually just ignored the auto bill that comes in the email. Pretty much because again, like I saw the money going out. So I was like, yes, it's been paid. Well, it wasn't. Something was happening. They were sending it to the wrong place. And I kind of went back and forth and I like fought with the bank over it. They finally figured out what happened and they were like, okay. Ultimately, the sewer company changed their address. They had a P.O. box and they were no longer using the P.O. box. So they had to change the address. And I was pretty sure that I changed the address, but I definitely couldn't say for sure. Like 100% for sure that I changed it. So then what the company does, the bill pay company, if something like gets rejected, they eliminate the payee so that like you can't do that again. So then I know that I put in the right address at that point. So it definitely had been supposed to send to the right address. And the bank kept telling me like, no, 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 this would have been the address that you had in. And I'm like, I'm telling you, I can't promise that I changed it. I think that I did. I cannot guarantee that I changed it initially. But I do know that when I had to re-enter the information, I went to the website and pulled the address straight off of the website. So I know that that was correct. So basically what was happening, the company still had the old address. And for whatever reason, like they were just pulling or cutting a check and sending it to the old address. So like I was, it was a whole thing. Got it sorted. They were like, okay, we deleted that address out. This should never happen again. Perfect. Okay, fine. And then I went for like a year and a half and did not have a problem. And then all of a sudden I had the problem again. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So I reach out and they're like, oh, well, yeah, that you would have had the wrong address. And I was like, oh my God. Okay, let me explain this again. And I like copied and pasted a past email. I was like, you assured me that, yeah, you're right. You do have this in here correctly. And we keep sending it to the wrong place and so on. And so I was like, you assured me that it was deleted and it would never happen again. And now it has happened again. So dealt with that. And then I guess probably what happened was I probably went to pay it for the month instead of putting it on like an automatic and did not realize it didn't get paid. Which that part was totally my fault. Again, though, like they screwed up and deleted the payee in the first place and the auto pay that was in. But my responsibility to continue to follow up with that, and I didn't. So anyway, noticed last month that oopsie owed some money and a fee for that late, and I'm so mad about it. So anyway, it's 132.30. It's 2 months plus a fee. It's very irritating. Water, 18.98. Really not sure how I'm under in water, but I'll take it. $42 for garbage. It was a garbage month. I pay that quarterly. Internet, $58. Cell phone, $71.70. We use a little bit more data than we typically use, just from like travel and stuff like that. Groceries, $301.91. I almost made it. Almost made it. Gas, super under on gas, 97.66, probably because it was so obnoxiously hot that I didn't ever feel like going anywhere or doing anything. House and garden, 176.97, so over a little bit on that. Restaurant, 127.70, way over on that. Fitness, I budgeted $100 and I only spent $41.85. That's my actual gym membership. The Y where I swim, and I was toying with the idea of doing like personal trainer and stuff like that, which is why I upped it, but I'm just not at that place right now. Personal, 55.05, so a little over on that. Miscellaneous, 76.62. Again, a little over on that. My niece's brokerage account, $100, $70.83 to mine, and $500 to my Roth IRA. So all in all, I was really only over budget by $7.74. So I can live with that. What I was ultimately able to do was put $1,060.10 into my emergency fund. So that was pretty exciting. Added $155 to my subscriptions, took $111.12 out, which I think 75 of that was my identity theft. And then I think my Keystone Trails Association renewed. Nittany Lion Club, $17 in. That only gets paid out in January. My giving fund, I was actually able to put, I knew that was going off soon. That's my alarm to get ready. to go. So my giving fund, I put 154.94 in there and spent $20 out of that. I put $59 in my car insurance fund, spent $368. That's for half of the year. So I have to pay that out in August and in February. So no other money went into any of my savings, but I did spend $1,295.15 on travel so far. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. So that's put a bit of a dig into the $2,000 that I had in there. And I spent $117.29 on clothing, like just some workout things, and some things that I can actually wear on my trip. So, I'll live with it. They were kind of needed. My workout clothes are getting pretty threadbare. So yeah, it's probably time to get some new things, some new tops, and I got a fantastic new dress that I love, which isn't really workout. I can wear it to work, but I could also wear it probably to do some kind of like physical activity, and just based on the kind of fabric and whatnot. So anyway, those are my expenses in August. A little over budget, but like I said, I can kind of live with it. I did make more than I was anticipating anyway, so that definitely helped, and can live with it. I can live with it. So that's my August. How'd you guys do this August? Comment below. Let me know. Talk to you next time. Bye.